And welcome back to Deaf Poetry Jam. That was the show, right?
I think so.
I watched
Was there a show of that?
Yeah, it used to be on BET.
No, there's Def Comedy Jam. But then there was Def Jam.
The emergency room I used to go to played a lot of late night BET, and it was always like deaf comedy, deaf poetry, and then like religious manipulation infomercials that were both entertaining and infuriating. Like the guy who claimed to be able to sell people Stop Evil oil, where he could like...
What?
Yeah, he would like send you a little... He said it would be a vial of this oil he made, but really it was a like a soy sauce packet of mineral oil.
Oh my god.
And then
I've
it had
seen
a glove,
those.
and you're supposed to put it on your hand, and then put your hand in the glove, and then say this poem, and then you take the glove off, and you stuff it with money, and then send it to him, and then you'll be blessed. And Peter Popoff, man. I hope that guy just... anyway.
Was that his name? Popoff?
Yeah, Peter Popoff. He's one of the worst.
I think that may be what he did after he got money. He started popping off.
I don't know. Just grr.
Hey, so what... okay, so you said save the next best one for last? So I guess I'm going with Natsuki then?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to show Natsuki the poem that she's probably going to freaking love, much to my chagrin.
Maybe she'll just call you out on writing one specifically for her.
Great. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. Okay.
I love her.
Damn.
I really do. She's honest, and I like it.
Alright, well, that's a very casual fuck you, then. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Alright, fine, damn. Well, what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Is the dialogue just fucking putting words in my mouth?
More like you're putting dialogue on the page.
Apparently, because it's like, oh, I wrote this, like, me, Howie, as the player. It's like, man, fuck Natsuki, I don't like this girl. And then I, like, accidentally pick the ones that, the words that she likes, and the game's like, oh, man, you just want to stare into Natsuki's eyes longingly, and I'm sitting there like, I don't. Like Monica said, well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, oh, well, it's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like.
You know what, though? She's being honest here, and I appreciate this.
And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
I love this very backhanded compliment she's giving you.
Yeah.
I kind of love its delivery, too.
It's like she's complimenting me, but I feel a little bit, I feel like there's a knife between my ribs right now. As she
Stupid
says
good
it.
poem writer, making me all nervous about mine.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in your throat. You're so fucking what? What is it? You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. No, I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she likes my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Yeah, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I didn't.
I mean, I showed you mine.
Alright. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles fly, people can try, but that's about it. That's...
I actually like this poem. This is actually one of my favorite poems in the whole game.
Is it even a poem?
Yes.
Alright.
Because of the emotional thing at the end. All these animals have these amazing skills built in, and people just kind of try.
Alright.
I like it.
Alright. Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Do I though? What? Just be honest. I am. Not. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set out for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't you just finish telling me to stop acting all self-important, you little shit? Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show? Brian? Who should I show my poem to next?
Monica again.
Monica. Done. Where's it at? Alright, I guess. I'm acting all begrudging, even though that she's like my second pick. Like, well, Yuri, if I have to. I absolutely want to. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on.
Loading, please wait.
Okay. Loading, response. 404, response not found. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Damn!
Burn.
Well then! So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Her hands are down there. They're at like waist level. Couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style. Oh shoot.
Separate from the...
I accidentally clicked it. Hold on. Let me back up. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. Okay. My finger slipped and I just mashed right through the last text box. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part.
It's amazing that she can give criticism without it coming across as being snippy and mean.
As being a colossal dick?
Yeah.
Yeah, how about that?
Or in the case of Monica, just being kind of pandery. She was like, yours is really great, and here's more writing tips.
Yeah, true.
And then, Natsuki, you two were friends, so you were just kind of goofing off anyway. Or not Natsuki, Sayori.
Okay, I was about to say, are you trying to drive home the, hey, guess what, you should go with Natsuki because the game is really forcing you into that.
She'd like you to drive her home. Anyway.
Oh!
Oh, look, more dialogue.
Oh, hey, more dialogue. It might take you some time. But it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
You already started.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Apparently, she felt like your dish needed to be a little more salty, but then changed her mind.
What? I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her.
Look at the adorable smile.
It's okay. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, jeez. Okay.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms?
Calm, comma.
Calm. Oh, okay.
Or like semicolon or whatever.
Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Huh? Flicker back. Okay. Sure? Like, I was following up until that last part. What do you mean you flicker back?
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
It was too good. I could barely read it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Boy, the game is kind of calling you out on that, isn't it?
Yeah, no shit. Okay. Excuse me. It's just my complete lack of, literacy.
The game wasn't tapping on the fourth wall, I promise.
Well, it's just I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, thick and chunky.
Really? Must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Like a bird trapped in a library.
Oh, damn it.
And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
I'm sorry, why do you like this girl again?
Because I know the whole story.
You know, the one with the personality like abrasive sandpaper?
Because I get it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Thick and Chuck...
Don't you fucking volunteer me into this.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring.
Burn.
Which I haven't yet.
Double burn.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, Yuri is amazing at the calm, just cut to
The,
the throat burn.
Oh, goodness.
And Thick and Chunky liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, shit.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Thick and Chunky appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
They are
Oh,
fighting
dear.
over you.
Please don't make me pick. This is how bad endings start.
Huh? And how you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Burn.
Ugh.
Is everyone okay?
Alright, bye. Jeez. Just kind of pops up and just bails immediately.
Yep.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Thick and Chunky started showing up.
I'm sorry?
Natsuki?
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
How are you gonna say both?
I'll try.
I don't like fighting, you guys. I love that face you made.
Oh, just the, like the greater than less than symbol?
Yes.
Suddenly both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh, God, are they gonna make me pick?
Thick and Chunky. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Thick and Chunky.
But wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Thick and Chunky?
Well? Oh. How to get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori! Help! Help! Sayori!
Do you want to save it there and see where that decision goes?
Yeah, we'll find out next time. Sayori Wong Kenobi, you're my only hope.